How to become a truck driver in Illinois. Driving a truck is one of the best careers for someone who wants to get into the workforce quickly without spending a lot of time in school. Truck driving is a demanding job, which can require a lot of time away from friends and family if you choose an over-the-road career path. There are also opportunities as a local driver, but the way can be less due to not requiring as much time on the job. The best part about a career in truck driving is that the career is growing. As stated before, truck driving is a way to get into your career quickly, but there are some steps that you need to take before embarking on your truck driving career. Below are 5 basic steps to take before your career can begin over the road or local. 1. You should at least try to finish high school or get your GED, even though it's not usually required, especially in the state of Illinois and some other states. Check your local DMV for requirements. Almost all employers like their new hires to show some level of competence in the education field, and trucking companies are no exception. A high school diploma or even a GED will show your future employer that you are able to finish at least a basic education. The last thing you want your supervisor to think is that you are not competent. 2. Make certain that your driving record is clean and free from violations. Nothing can scare off a good employer quicker than a record full of DUIs and other major driving violations. If you do have problems with your driving record, there may be employers who would be willing to give you a chance at truck driving, but the pay will be considerably less than a driver with a clean record. 3. You will need to enroll in a local truck driving school. There are many schools available all over the country. The best place to start would be at your local community college, which may have a program for you to join. Driving a truck, especially an 18-wheeler, is not something that you can just begin to do. 4. Test and receive your CDL. The CDL is required for anyone who wants to drive tractor-trailers, buses, tow trucks, and other trucks which weigh at least 26,000 pounds. Most states require the future driver to be at least 21, although there are states that will issue a CDL to ages as low as 18. The CDLs are only good for the driver's residence, but if you want to get started early, hopefully you reside in one of these states. There are several endorsements that you can apply for once you receive your CDL, including hazardous materials and tank trucks, but those are for later in your career. 5. Stay clear of all illicit drugs. Trucking companies will conduct random drug testing prior to employment and during employment. Nothing will ruin a great career more than becoming involved in drugs that impair your decision-making skills, and behind the wheel of a truck is not the place to be when using drugs or alcohol. Once you complete your truck driving training, it's time to take the test in order to get your CDL license. We highly recommend you check out CDL test answers in English and Spanish, so you can pass the test easily. Want more details? Click the link below this video, where you see the published or description box today.